All right, welcome everybody in. We are now live for the Mad Hatters PW1 versus the Duluth Ice Forum 1. We are at the Duluth Ice Forum. Zamboni is still on the rink. We've got a couple minutes left before game time. So Zamboni's going to finish the cut here, and then the teams will get on the ice. So just a few moments to go. Final weekend of play before the holiday break. Hatters have games both days this weekend. We've got the Ice Forum today, and then we are going to be at the Center Ice Arena tomorrow. So we are. So Duluth won today, and then our PW2 team has Duluth 2 after this. And then tomorrow, Duluth 2 has Center Ice Red first, and then our PW1 team has Center Ice White following. I believe our 14U team, the Hatters 14U, has Center Ice right before the PW games tomorrow at Center Ice. I may be broadcasting that as well. So tune in to see. We'll see. Zamboni's going to have one more pass after this. Coach is going by. Everybody say hi to Coach Ivan. Okay, Zamboni may have one more pass after this. He missed a spot down here in the corner. So, big old miss spot right there. We'll see if he gets it. Because I can, I'm also going to totally plug, if anybody wants to help support the girls team in town, Lady Thrashers are having a fundraiser. They're going to see the Gladiators game tonight. It's the Teddy Bear Toss. They have a ticket sale going on. I think we can get the link posted in the chat to this. If anybody wants to buy a ticket, you can buy a ticket to the game up to 5 o'clock using the link, and ticket sales will help support the Lady Thrashers. Nadia, could you post a link, the Lady Thrashers link to the game tonight? Huh? Look on my Facebook, and then post it in the YouTube chat. That way anybody can potentially buy a ticket to the game. Just copy the URL. But that way, if anybody wants to get a $25 ticket to the game tonight, and go see a Glads game, it's the Teddy Bear Toss, and the ticket sales will help support girls hockey in town. Because I can, my kid's on the team, and hey, I'm going to help plug that team too. And you all are a captive audience. I can do nothing about that. So. So apparently there's a delay between my sound and what's going on. It is what it is. I can do nothing about any difference in between sound and sound and video. There's a link in the TeamSnap. I mean, you can post in TeamSnap that the link is already posted and people can blast it out, but because I can make the links ahead of time, the links get posted, you know, link was posted 2 days ago, I think. So, all right, refs are taking the ice. We have no nets yet, or well, one ref's taking the ice. We should be getting a second. All right, we have one net and one ref. We have a second net out on the ice. Oh, Nadia, you can share the link with Petra and she can share it to their side if they want to share it as well. All right. The Zamboni door just got closed. Second ref is taking the ice. And teams are now being waved on. So teams coming on the ice, we're going to get our 3-minute warm-up. Both teams wearing dark jerseys today. The Hatters are going to be in black, starting the game moving from left to right. The ice form is going to be in blue, starting the game moving from right to left. It's a dark blue, so I do not know how well the color difference is really going to come across on the camera here. So just be aware for the first period. If the teams are going to the right, then the Hatters have the puck, and if the teams are going to the left, then Duluth has the puck, just because both teams are wearing dark colors. So currently looking at the Hatters. There's Duluth getting their warm-up in. about halfway done with the warm-up here. Just a couple seconds left in the warm-up period here. All right, that will do it for warm-up. Teams getting the pucks in. They'll get some last-minute coaching. Oh, it looks like the Hatters are going to be switching to green jerseys. Looks like the refs asked them to switch. That's a good decision. Can you, so Dalen, it looks like they're switching to green jerseys. I think Dalen's green jersey is in his car. Can you let his dad know that they may need his green jersey? Dalen's dad, he's in the gray hat right down there. So. Yeah, not his getting it up. It fell off on that end, so yeah. Yeah. If you need a green jersey. All right, looks like we're going to have Dalen starting in goal today. Phoenix get their team out first. Hatters now breaking the huddle, getting their starting lineup out. Dalen's going to start the game in goal. Sam's getting on the bench, getting over to the middle, past all the forwards. They got to let her through. It's a little tight on the bench. All right, teams are ready. Goalies are set. Pucks drop. Hatters win the opening drawback. Played up from the blue line, pass forward. That gets passed. No icing on the play. Played back by the goalie into the corner. Duluth controlling there. Deeks past Leo. Played up the middle. Pass up, stick lift. Gets through. Played on the near side. Harassed there. Gets past Aiden. Oh no, does not get past Aiden. Plays still on the boards. Harassed there. Moved over towards the middle. This is going to come away, and Trey will get a hold of it on the far side. Passed out the middle. That is intercepted by Duluth, who turns it back around. Played on the boards. Duluth will step into the Hatter zone. Played back, step past the defender. Shot. That goes wide of the goal and to the near side. This will rattle all the way around and out of the zone. Duluth collects in neutral ice. Skates it towards the middle. Moves up. Steps into the Hatters end. Moves across. Loses an edge. Falls down. And the Hatters will collect on the near boards. Skating it out of the zone. Pass up the middle. That's off of Aiden's skates. Aiden moves it into the zone. Loses the puck. Recollects it off the near boards. Centers. That is blocked back behind the goal. Aiden recollect. Wrap around attempt. Goes in front and is poked home. Charlie gets a stick on the loose puck in front, and the Hatters score first, making this a 1-0 game with 10:56 left in the first period. Duluth chips the puck forward off the draw, set past the defender, moves in, shoots, and that beats Dalen 5-0. Duluth scores right away, tying this game up. 10:49 left in the first period. Duluth immediately responds back. Chips the forward head off the draw. Hatters collect that. Send it forward up the near side. That pass is partially blocked. Connects up the middle. Hatters defender falls over. Duluth steps in the zone. Shot fanned on at the near circle. Pushed in front. Blocked by Dalen. And the Hatters collect in the slot. Now skating forward. Logan moving forward with a chase down from behind. And the puck gets poked away to the near boards inside the Duluth. Oh, Logan steals it back. Stick lift. Gets it shot. And it goes wide of the target to the far side. Duluth collects there. Holding, pushed up the near boards. Hatters intercept that. Holding with it there. Dimitri turns, and that is intercepted by Duluth, who will get it out of the zone. Played on the near side. Hatters steal that. Paulo turns it back around to the far side. Asher holds that pass up the middle, and that will get through everybody. Icing waved off. Duluth collects in the circle. Pass back up the near board, stolen by the Hatters. Dimitri tries to get it forward, knocked off the puck, and Duluth will turn this back out of the zone. Played in front of the Hatters bench. Hatters play that up the middle. That gets through, and the Duluth defenders collect in their zone and skate it back behind their own net. Playing in the far corner now. Oh, knocked off the puck. Good stick there by the Hatters. This puck is played up the far boards. Held in at the point, pass across. That's slightly ahead. And Kahlo backs off of that play. This will be pass up. Solon. Kahlo steps forward with it, moves into the slot, steps in, shoots. Doesn't get much on it. It trickles in on net. Goalie misplays it and winds up batting it to the near corner. Centered, but that is intercepted by Duluth, who skate it behind their own net. Played in the far corner now. Skating up the far boards. Duluth moving out of the zone. Cuts to the middle. Cuts past the defender, skates into the Hatter zone. Moves now towards the near side. Cuts wide, shoots. And that goes right in on Dalen, who drops it. And it bounces back towards him, and he covers the puck. 9:02 left in the first period. We will have a defensive zone draw for the Hatters to Dalen's stick side. Draw still in the circle, now played towards the net. Hatters get in front of that one, play it into the corner. Okay, holding it in the corner. Now shoots it up the middle. That is intercepted by Duluth. Turned back to the boards. Played up the boards, and that is now dumped out and down. Doesn't make it all the way for icing. Duluth collects, holds behind their own net. Playing there. Moves now to the far side. Plays back to the middle, passes across to the near side. Duluth holding there. Drop pass. Collected there. Moved up. Played, kept on side. Stepped in, moving in, shoots. And beats Dalen over the blocker, making this a 2-1 game to Duluth. Duluth take their first lead of the game, 2-1, 8:26 left in the first period. Duluth chips the puck forward off the draw. Trey plays it off the near boards. Duluth jumps on top of that puck. Bumping there. Play on the near boards. Turn back around. Played into the Duluth end. Duluth turned this puck back in. This will be an offsides play on the Hatters as that puck came over the line. Offsides draw on the near dot, just outside of the Duluth end. Hatters win the draw back. Trey plays it up on the boards. Dimitri gets a hold of it, gets it into the zone, but loses the puck. Duluth will take it, skating in front of their own net. Turning, moving up the near side. Duluth skating forward with some speed. Passed up on the near side, but that is slightly ahead of the falling forward. Played back on the boards. Can't get it out of the zone. Play still down towards the corner. Hatters played up the boards. That is intercepted by Duluth. Held in the zone. Bumping there. Duluth still with it. Stepping into the circle. Shot. And Dalen gets a stick on that one, and it is played across. Hatters chip that up, but it does not get out of the zone. Duluth holds the blue line. Second effort held in still. Duluth stepping forward. That pass is blocked by a puck. Dimitri gets a stick on, Hatters get a stick on that one. Charlie gets a stick on that one. This will come all the way down and be an icing on the Hatters. Hatters cleared the zone, but too much on that. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is to Dalen's glove side. Hatters win the draw over towards the middle. It's poked towards the net, but not much on it. Hatters clear it behind the net. Duluth get a stick on it, play it into the corner. Win the battle for it. Played back towards the point, but this will come out of the zone, and Duluth has to get back on side. Duluth skating with it at neutral ice. D-to-D pass misses the defender. Collected now, sent up on the far side, intercepted by the Hatters. Trying to play it. Moving it in, Charlie gets it into the zone, loses the puck, gets back for a second, and it winds up loose on the boards. Hatters battling there on the boards. This puck will get pushed deep. Battle now in the corner. 2-on-1. Duluth pushes this behind their own net. Battle there. Puck still behind the goal line. Wrapped around to the near side. Hatters stepping in. Holding it in the zone briefly, and now it comes out. Duluth moving up on the near side. Cutting towards the middle. Duluth will gain the Hatters end. Stepping in, knocked off the puck. Puck will bounce to the far boards. Duluth collects there. Push deeper, turn around, bouncing back and forth, and the Hatters will steal the puck and play it towards the point. Chipped around the defender, and now moving out. 3-on-1 developing, moving into the middle. He's behind the defense, stepping in, all alone, shooting. And the goalie's got it. The goalie wasn't sure where it was at first. Good shot, but the goalie hangs on to that one. 6:15 left in the first period. We will have an offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Scrum off the draw, and Duluth comes away with it, skating it up the near side. Duluth moving forward. Quick steps into the Hatter zone. Moved wide. Hatters fall down. Loan Tire on the play. Duluth moves it behind the net, wraps it to the far side. Passed up on the far side. Aiden overskates that. Duluth holds it in, plays it to the circle. That is shot off the goalie. Puck loose in the middle and cleared by the Hatters defenders. And now Aiden gets a hold of it. Played up. Bump there. And this will come into the zone and be an offsides. Offsides draw on the near dot just outside of the Hatters end. Hatters win the draw back. Played up the boards. This bounces up, stays in play. Aiden gets a stick on it, steps into the Duluth end, moves in, plays it wide. Hatters get a hold of it, played back across, but that is behind Aiden, who cannot get a hold of it. Duluth now moving forward, falling down on the play, but they get it out of the zone. Hatters get back on side, play it back in, and this will go to the corner. But no one's home for the Hatters, and Duluth safely collects. Leo pressuring on the play. Duluth gets it out, bumping there in the middle. Duluth now comes forward with it, plays it into the Hatters end. Hatters get a stick on that, but can't maintain control. Shot. And the ref thought Dalen had that in his glove and blew the whistle. The ref thought he had that. The puck was loose, but we got the whistle for the stoppage because the ref couldn't see it. So we will have a defensive zone draw for the Hatters. Puck played to the middle, won by Duluth. Played back at the blue line, poked ahead by Dimitri. Puck comes out of the zone. Duluth collects it back in their own net, skating backwards. Pass up on the near side. This will come out of the zone on the near boards. Duluth moving forward up the near boards. They will play it into the Hatters end. Bump there, and we will get a trip on the Hatters. And with the touch-up, we get the whistle as Trey goes to the box for a trip. 4:41 left in the first period. Hatters on the penalty kill.
Go, Phoenix!
Hatters win the puck, played back towards the point but held in by Duluth. That is misplayed, but they managed to hold the blue line. This was played across. Hatters get a stick on it, bounce it out of the zone. Duluth manages to get back onside just barely, and now play it back into the Hatters' end. Moving in, diving play by Kahlo, gets that to the corner. Liam now gets a hold of it, played up on the boards and out. This clears the zone, and Duluth has to get back onside. Duluth plays it across to the near side. Duluth now back onside, steps into the zone, knocked off the puck, played over to the middle, that connects, moving into the circle. Centering feed is behind the forward. This will go all the way to the far boards. Duluth collects that, dumps this deeper into the zone. Play on the backboards in the corner. Moving in, a couple Duluth players bump into each other, dump this puck behind the Hatters net. This will come to the near corner. Duluth with the puck now on the near boards. Played up, centering feed is off a skate. Pushed back to the point, but held in by Duluth. Moving in, that centering feed is stick to the backboards. Oh, played to the front of the net. Second effort. Duluth gets a stick on it, but scoops it over the goal. Played up, this centering feed will come to the front. Collected in the slot, shot, that goes off of Galen's face. Into the corner, Duluth get on it. Center, it's in front. Oh no, it's behind the net. Played to the near side, it is wrapped around. Asher gets a hold of it, gets around one defender, skates it out of the zone, and then gets rubbed off the play, but Duluth have to get back onside. 4 seconds left in the man advantage. Played forward, Duluth gained the zone. Penalty is over, shot goes behind the net. Hooked back to the backboards, pressure there. Centering feed is blocked aside. Aiden got a stick on that. This is turned back up into the corner. Duluth gets to it, moves past the defender. Shot goes in. Second effort is under Galen, who covers the play. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to Dalen's glove side. Won by Duluth, now stolen by the Hatters. Moving up on the far side. Aiden steps out of the zone. Gets past one, gets past second. Knocked off the puck. Turned around. Oh, Leo overskates it. Played back. Hatters intercept that. Dump forward. Oh, that goes off of Charlie. Puck loose in the middle, and now Duluth gets a hold of it. Duluth skating up the near side, gains the Hatter zone, skates wide. Played into the corner, bumped there. Hatters get it, played off the near boards. This will come up and out of the zone. Duluth back to get it, skating back into their own zone. Turning it now, played up the far side. That will go past the forward. Hatters collected in their own zone, played up the middle. This comes out of the zone. Turned around, back into the Hatters end. Bit of back and forth here. Hatters collected now, settle it down, skated behind their own net. Played up the near side. This will get around. Played by Duluth, no icing on this play. Duluth deep in their own end to get it, skating behind their own net, holding there. Charlie moving forward. This is played up the middle of the ice, intercepted by the Hatters, but the Hatters are way offside and have to get back. Killing time in neutral ice. Played forward. Up to Charlie, but that is slightly ahead of him, and Duluth will collect it in their own end. Duluth plays this out of the zone on the far side. Hatters get it in neutral ice, playing it back in their own net. In. Played up on the near side. Chasing it down. This is played back to neutral ice. Turned into the zone, but this will be an offsides play. Offsides draw on the near dot, just outside of the Duluth end. Chip forward by Duluth. Skating forward with it now. They gain the Hatters end. Moving to the far side, cutting towards the middle. Shot. Blocked by Dalen. This will go to the back wall. Played now into the corner. Gray gets a hold of it. This will be played up the boards. And it trickles through the defender and out of the zone. Poked forward by the Hatters. Hatters moving in. 2-on-1 developing. Cutting towards the near side. Knocked forward. Logan gets a hold of it. Goalie plays that one. It goes off the backboard. Played to the front. That goes off the goalie's skate. Played towards the middle. Puck's bouncing around. And now Duluth comes away with it in the far circle. Played up off the far boards. This will come out of the zone. Duluth moving into the zone. Coming in the middle. Oh, and we will get a trip here on the Hatters. Played back behind the net. Centering. And the Hatters touch up on the trip. 37 seconds left in the first period. And the Hatters are going to go on their second penalty of the game.
Let's go, Phoenix!
I did not see who went to the box. But it is a trip. Duluth wins the draw. Played across to the middle. Held there. Pushed towards the center. That shot goes well wide and into the far corner. Hatters collecting it there. Trey holding with it. This is off the glass. Played up. Goalie plays that one. No icing on the play. 17 seconds left in the period. Duluth playing it deep in their own end. Pass across. Hatters get a stick on that. Partially breaking up the play. Duluth still gains the Hatters in. Moving in. Playing across. This is pushed behind the net. And that will do it for the first period. End of one. Score is 2-1 to Duluth. That will do it for the first intermission. Team switching side. Hatters in green will be moving from right to left. Duluth in blue will be moving from left to right. Hatters also switching goalies for the second period. Sam will be in net. Hatters still have 53 seconds left on the penalty kill to start the second period. Hatters winning the opening draw. Played up on the far side. Duluth get a stick on that. Played now over to the middle. That should be offsides, but not called. Aiden gets a stick on that one. Played back to neutralize. Chips it forward. And gets into the zone. He's behind everybody. Moving in. Stepping in. Shooting. And the goalie gets a skate on that one. And the puck bounces to the near corner. This was played back into the corner. Duluth moving it back around, wraps it to the far side. Aiden knocks that back behind the goal line. Duluth moving it back behind their own net. Now playing on the near side. Duluth coming up out of the zone. Pressure there. Duluth will gain the Hatters in. Moving in, holding in the circle. Poked off the puck. And Aiden gets a stick on it again. Aiden will move this up. Held in the zone. Nope, not held in the zone. That is called offsides. That was an awfully tight offsides call. I thought that was in. But we will have an offsides draw on the near dot just outside of the Hatters end. Hatters winning this draw. Playing it off the near boards. Turning it back up out of the zone. A little too hot. Duluth collected at the blue line. Getting it past one. Moving it towards the middle of the ice now. Stepping in, they will gain the Hatter zone. Moving in towards the middle of the ice. Briefly knocked off the puck. Scrum in the middle. This will trickle forward. Sam gets a hold of it. Second effort. And the puck winds up loose in front of the net and bashed in making this a 3-1 game. Duluth scores a power play goal, or I guess the power play had just ended.
Go Hatters!
Duluth chips the puck forward off the draw. Played across, stolen there. Duluth moving in, steps in, shot. That goes wide of the target. Played off the far boards. Duluth wins the foot race to it. Bump there, and now the Hatters get a hold of it. Playing forward, stepping across one. Skating out of the zone. Stick lift, and Duluth will steal the puck and play it back into their own end. Playing there, pressured, turning. Duluth moving up the far side, losing the puck. Leo gets a hold of it, moves it into the corner. Gets hold of it, can't get the centering feet in front of the net. This will bounce off the back of the cage and to the near side. Overskated by Duluth. Hatters get a stick on that, holding in the corner, turning with it, moving to the circle, shot, and that goes off a body in front and bounces wide of the goal. Pushed to the far corner. We will get a bump, and we're going to get a penalty on Duluth. Duluth going to the box for a cross-check. No, the Hatters going to the box for a cross-check. So the Hatters on the penalty kill again. So defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is the Sam Stick side. One across by Duluth. They get to it first. Played on the near side. Pushed across. This will get all the way through to the corner. Hatters get a hold of it. Bashed off the boards, but held in by Duluth. At the point. Shot from distance. That is blocked down in front. Hatters play it behind their own net. That outlet pass is blocked by a Duluth stick. Turning there. Played back into the corner. Played up on the near boards. This will be held in by Duluth at the point. Played back. Hatters get a stick on it, and it will come out of the zone. Played forward. Aiden moves it into the Duluth end, but Duluth will win the foot race and get there first. Aiden with a stick lift to get the puck all the way into the corner. Battle there, and Duluth will win that one and now play it out of their zone on the far side. Duluth moving up, 2-2. Played into the Hatter zone, moving wide, stepping across, coming behind the net. Played to the near side. This centering feed is behind everybody. Comes all the way to the far point. Played back deep. Hatters get a stick on that. Comes to the corner. Hatters holding there. Chips past the forward. This will come back to the point. Still at the point. Played to the front. That bounces off a stick. Comes in. And Sam will just cover this play and freeze it.
Try, guys! Get up!
Defensive zone draw. This is again to Sam's glove side. One back by Duluth to the high slot. Held there. Shot from distance. Does not make it all the way to the net. Played off the near boards and out of the zone. Played back. Charlie gets a hold of it. Or sorry, Eli gets a hold of it. Played forward but loses the puck. Duluth now moving forward with it. Played up the middle of the ice. Knocked off the puck at the blue line. And played forward. Excuse me. This is played all the way into the Duluth end. And Duluth will hold. Penalty is over. Wrapped around the boards on the far side, held in by the Hatters at the point. Stepping in, pass through the middle, but the Hatters were not expecting that, and it will come to the near corner. Skating up the near side, moving up with it, turning, gets past the forward, moves in, shot from distance. This goes over the goal, bouncing off the backboards. Hatters knock it off the far boards, held up, turning there. This will be chipped off the boards and out of the zone. Duluth collects. Turn back up the far boards. Play in front of the Duluth bench. Played into the Hatter zone. Hatters turn back around. Stolen by Duluth. Moving in. Stepping in the circle. Turn in. Shot. That is blocked in front. Second effort. Winds up at the side of the net. Now goes behind the net. Hatters push it to the near boards. That gets past the forward. Collected on the boards. Pushed back to the point. Held in at the point. Shot from distance. And Sam scoops that one up and hangs on. This draws to Sam's stick side. Won by Duluth. Stepping towards the middle. Hatters can't get a stick on it. It will come to the far boards. Played back. Duluth get it to the middle. Hatters get bodies on that. This puck will come across. Moving in. Sam gets a body on that and then dives across and gets her glove on that one, robbing the shot. .7:17 left in the second period. This draw will be to Sam's glove side. Hatters win the draw back to the corner. Trey holding with it there. This will be just shot across to the near side. Oh, Duluth steps in, steals the puck. Moving in, gets past one, gets past two. Sam kicks that to the near corner. Played there, dumped up on the near boards. Intercepted by Duluth. Held in the zone. Centered, this will come through. Duluth wins the foot race. Played to the far corner, but no one's home for Duluth, and it will come out of the zone. Hatters step to it. Moved in, get over the red line. Dump it deep into the zone. That bounces off the backboards. Off the back of the cage. Duluth win the foot race to get to that. Falling down. Second player will play it to the near side. This will come all the way out of the zone. And the Hatters come back into their own end to get it. Turning. Dumped up. Held in. Oh, that is intercepted by Duluth. Duluth hold it. Moving to the slot. Bumped there. Knocked off the puck. And the Hatters will collect and play it out on the far side. Oh, he held up on that. That shouldn't be an icing. Oh, we've got a player down. He's back up. All right, defensive zone draw for the Hatters. 6:20 left in the second period. This will be to Sam's glove side. Won by Duluth. Played back. This will come out of the zone, and Duluth has to get back on side. Played across. Hatters get a stick on it and steal the puck. Turning back into the Duluth end. They move in, get past one defender. Played now to the near side. Bumping there. And Duluth will come away with the puck. This was played out of the zone on the near boards. Played up. Knocked off the puck briefly, and Duluth will recollect and now played into the Hatter zone. Playing towards the near side, cutting past the defender, moving in. That shot goes off the outside of the cage. Recollected, sent across. Sam got a stick on that, and now it is played to the slot. Moving in, Duluth recollects, played to the circle. This bounces to the front, and the Hatters get a stick on it, and now skated out on the near side. Fowler moving forward with it. He's skating in, he cuts through the defenders, regains control, and the goalie got big, came out and poked that away. A little bit of taunting afterwards. Hatters turn that back around, and that will be offsides on the Hatters. Hatters win the drawback. Fan on the initial attempt, now pushed into the Duluth end. Duluth collect that, dump back out to the far side. Hatters moving, or Duluth moving into the Hatters end. Fan on the far side, moving past the net. Wraparound attempt is intercepted by the Hatters. That is pushed through the forward, and now the Hatters collecting. Hayden moving up the middle, getting through. Oh, and that outlet pass is blocked. Still with it, moving in, shot, and the goalie blocks that one down. Played up on the far side. This will come out of the zone. Hatters collect it, sent across. Hatters back on side, moving up the middle. Pass across. Logan now with it, moving in. gets a hold of it, and the goalie pokes that one away to the far boards. Duluth collects there. This will be floated up across, and it connects up the middle, moving in, and that shot goes wide of the target. Duluth gets a hold of that one, and the shot is partially blocked by a stick in front and bounces to the near boards. That centering feed is blocked by a falling Hatter, and now Kahlo comes away with it, gets it out of the zone. Stick lift there. Some bodies being thrown there. Hatter's coming away with it. Shot from distance is scooped up by the goalie. Oh, the goalie stopped that one just barely in front of the goal line. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. It's getting a little bumpy out there. 4:05 left in the second period.
Go Phoenix!
Duluth win the draw, played back into the corner. Moving behind the net. Goalie really needs to be careful with what he's doing there with that waving around and trying to step in front of other players. Duluth skates into the zone. Shot goes well high and wide. Play to the far boards. Push back into the far corner. Centering feed comes in front, but Duluth can't get it on the stick initially. Second shot goes wide of the net. Bounces off the backboards. Played up. Duluth holds it in. Second effort is pushed up to the point. Still held in. And now played deeper. Hatters get a hold of that one, and this will bounce past everybody and come out of the zone. He came out to play that. That should not be an icing. When the goalie comes out to play the puck, it's not supposed to be an icing anymore, especially when he comes out and then decides at the last second not to play it. That's not supposed to be icing anymore. When the goalie moves out of their crease, it's not icing. Anyway, called icing. Moved back. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is the Sam's Glove side. Won by Duluth. Moved up. Knocked off the puck. Hatters get it out of the zone. Aiden racing forward with it. Moving up. Cutting towards the middle, but knocked off the puck. Duluth getting a hold of it. Skating it behind their own net. Playing it up. Bump there. Moving it to the far side. Still with the puck. Skating up the far side. Trey gets a skate on it and turns the puck around. Turns it up. Gets it past one. Gains the zone. Trey moving in on the far side. Centering feed is off a body. And Duluth will dump this out of the zone. Hatters collecting at neutral ice. This will be chipped up the far side and into the Duluth end. Played into the corner. Duluth gets a hold of that. Now the Hatters seal it. Centered to the front, but the Duluth gets a stick on that. And now skated out of the zone. Duluth moving up the middle of the ice. Played now towards the near side. Cutting across, cutting back to the middle. And Duluth stepped off sides on the far side ahead of the play. So we'll have an offsides draw on the dot just in front of the Duluth bench. Hatters win this draw, played out of the zone. Dimitri moving forward with it. Skates past one, moves past another. Shot from the circle is blocked down by the goalie. Duluth collects, skates it behind their own net. Played to the near side. Knocked away. Dimitri gets back, Logan gets back a hold of it. Knocked off the puck. It will come towards the net. And the goalie will dive on top of it on the side of the net. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is to the goalie's stick side. One back by the Hatters to the high slot. Oh, and that bounces off a skate. And now Duluth racing forward with it. He's all alone. He's moving in. Moving in. Steps in. And Sam gets a stick on that one, and it goes wide. Puck is behind the net. It is under a player. Now it is pushed to the near side. Coming over to get to it. Duluth wins the foot race to that, but it comes out of the zone. Duluth holding with it in their own end. Played off the near boards. This comes out of the zone. Played in neutral ice. Dimitri turns this into the Duluth end. Duluth gets a stick on it. This will be bounced to the corner, or to the point, excuse me, and will come out of the zone. Duluth moves forward, pass through the middle. Playing across, shot. Sam blocks that down and then covers. Defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This is to Sam's glove side. Won by the Hatters to the front of the net. Now pushed all the way to the near side. Collar collects there. Pass across. That is slightly ahead of Liam. And Duluth will collect it at their own blue line. Pass across to the near side. Stick lift there. And Duluth will get a hold of it. Skating it into the Hatters' end. Moving in. Playing across, still with it. That shot will go wide of the target. Played in the corner. Bumping there, puck still in the corner. Push now deeper. Hatters get a stick on that. Knocked up the wall. Pushed towards the blue line, but held in. And the Hatters intercept that pass. Played up on the near side, but this will be ahead of everybody and be an icing. There was a chat that came through, but I did not see what was said. Let me see. Oh, thank you. All right, Duluth wins the draw. Played back to the blue line, but that came out. Oh, no call on that. It came out of the zone. But now the Hatters steal. Moving in. Aiden's behind the play. He's behind the defense. Moves in. Cuts deeks and scores. Gets one back. With 26 seconds left in the period, it is now 3-2. 1 goal game just before the end of the second period. Bumping off the draw, now played back forward. Aiden gets a hold of it, played up on the far side. Duluth gets a hold of it just inside their own zone, played forward, and this will come out of the zone. Played back, and this will be offsides on the Hatters. So offsides draw on the near dot just outside of the Duluth end. Thrown off the draw, knocked into the Duluth end by the Hatters. Hatters collect, played up to the blue line, held in by the Hatters. That gets through. Hatters get a hold of it. Shot from distance goes wide of the target to the near corner. Only Hatters there, and that will do it for the second period. End of 2. Score is 3-2 to Duluth. We'll get a minute intermission and then switch sides again for the final period. I think the camera fell off. Just grab it. Nadia, if it's off, just grab it. that will do it for the second intermission. Phoenix breaking the huddle early. It is? Okay. All right. So Hatters switching sides again. Hatters in green will be moving from left to right. Duluth in blue will be moving from right to left. Dalen's back in goal for the third period. Hatters controlling off the draw, played forward. Duluth getting it at their blue line, playing up the near side, moving into the Hatter zone, stepping forward, moving to the slot, shot, and that goes off of Dalen's shoulder and into the goal. Duluth getting another one, making this a 4-goal game. There's 5.5 left to play in the game. We're going to have a short third period here. Runtime period, 5:25 left to play now. Chip forward off the draw. Hatters turn it up the near side. Collected by Duluth, falling down on the play. Ice is slippery, everybody. Played forward. That gets through a defender, but now collected. Harassed there. Logan gets a stick on it. Collected. This will go towards the net. Wide. Goalie plays it. Slowing it down. Duluth collects it behind their own net. Harassed there by the Hatters. Played into the corner. Hatters getting a hold of it. Turning. Moving towards the middle. Still with the puck. Holding in the circle. Stepping towards the front. Collected. Shot. Second shot winds up under the goalie. And that will freeze the play. Leo getting two good whacks on that one, but couldn't get it through the goalie. Offensive zone draw. This is to the goalie's glove side. One to the middle. Hatters can't get the wraparound shot. It's in the skates, and Duluth gets a stick on it. It's played back. Oh, Leo almost gets another whack on that one. It's behind the net. Hatters get a stick on that. It will come to the near side. Racing over to get to it. Duluth wins that. Overskated briefly. Now recollects. Played toward the middle. No one's home for the Hatters, as this will be played out of the zone on the far side. Duluth playing for it on the far side. Stick lift there. Still with it. Holding in the circle, but losing the puck. This will come behind the Hatters net. Played to the near corner. Now back behind the net. Wrap around attempt. Comes to the front. And this will get through absolutely everybody back to the point. Duluth collects there. Sent to the point. And now chip forward. Dimitri gets a hold of it. He gets through. He's moving in. Steps wide. And they get a stick back on it. Just enough on that to slow the shot down. And he can't lift it up. And the goalie gets a leg on it. Played back out on the far side. Duluth steps in the zone. Back and forth now across the ice. That shot is blocked by a stick into the corner. Duluth recollects. Sent to the front. Diving play by the defense to get in front of that shot. Second effort goes right into the goalie, who hangs on. Dalen squeezes the pads on that one and keeps the puck out. 3:09 left to play. This draw will be to Dalen's glove side. Hatters winning the draw. It's in the skates. Holding there. Chipped up. This will bounce through and come out of the zone. Duluth has to come back on side. Playing up. Aiden pressuring. Moving it back into the zone. Duluth will play it out on the near side. This comes forward. Hatters get back on side. Kahlo steps in. Moves in. Fans on the shot. And this will come behind the net. Centering feed comes to the front. But the Hatters can't get a stick on it. Second effort. Floats this in. Bounces off the goalie. Comes to the front. It's loose. And the goalie harpoons that in and covers. 2:20 left to play in the game. This draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Team's getting set. 1:59 left to play. This draw is won back by the Hatters, but it is all the way out of the zone. Collar racing back to get to it. He gets there, turns it back up on the far side. That's a little ahead. Hatters turn it into the zone. Aiden gets a hold of it. Stepping in, he's behind everybody. Steps in, moves, cuts, sneaks. And the goalie gets a hold of it. Second effort, pushes it in. No goal. It's waved off. 1:21 left to play. Scrum off the draw. It's still on the dot. Played to the near side. Hatters getting a hold of it. Played across. Paulo racing into the corner to get to it. He centers. Shot goes wide of the target. Hatters have pulled their goalie. Sent to the front. And Duluth intercepts that one. Gets to it. Plays across to the near side. Played on the near boards. Played up. Hatters get a stick on that one. Turned it back around. Aiden can't maintain control. And Duluth will move it forward. Played up. Now back out of the zone. There's the play forward. Eli moves it into the Duluth end, but can't maintain control. Duluth moving forward with it. Losing the puck. Still in the zone. Played up out of the zone. Hatters getting a hold of it. Played forward. Eli gets a hold of it. 33 seconds left. Played across. Aiden can't maintain the handle on that. It's played into the corner. Played into the corner. Now played back. Big bump there. And now Duluth gets it out of the zone. They're stepping in. Moving in. And that is offside. No goal. That was whistled offsides. And that will do it for the game. They're not going to get this puck dropped before the buzzer sounds. All right, that will do it for this one. See everybody in just a couple minutes for the Team 2 game. That'll be a new cast, so there'll be a new link for that one. Same channel. Everybody can just follow along for that, and see everybody in just a few.